Mga senator judge, mahihirapang ipawalang sala si VP Sara sa lakas ng ebidensya. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat and welcome sa Usapang Tito Manny. Malapit na pong magsimula ang bloodbath. Malapit nang dumanak ang dugo ayon kay Vice President Sara Duterte na gustong magkaroon ng bloodbath sa kanyang impeachment trial. Pero alam naman po natin na hindi literal yung bloodbath na yon. At sigurado naman na walang dadanak na dugo pagdating sa impeachment trial. Pero alam naman po natin ang ibig sabihin ni Sara Duterte. And if bloodbath ang gusto niya, bibigyan siya ng bloodbath ng ating prosecution panel. That is for sure. Balita ng Inquirer.net, the Senate is all set for the impeachment trial of Vice President Sara Duterte. At the resumption of Congress on June 2, the Senate will open its regular session at 3 p.m. At 4 p.m., the Senate will recognize the House of Representatives' panel of prosecutors to read the charges against Duterte. At ano-ano ba yung mga charges na yon? Yung mga alegasyon laban kay Sara Duterte. The complainants, composed of at least one-third of the members of the House, listed 7 articles of impeachment against Sara Duterte. Narito po yung 7 articles of impeachment. Article 1. Respondent betrayed the public trust, committed culpable violations of the Constitution and or committed high crimes in contracting an assassin and plotting to murder or assassinate the incumbent president, the First Lady and Speaker of the House of Representatives, as publicly admitted by her in a live broadcast. Duterte allegedly made the threat in an online press briefing in November 2024. Sabi nun ni Vice President, "May kinausap na ako na tao. Sinabi ko sa kanya, kapag pinatay ako, patayin mo si BBM, si Liza Araneta, at si Martin Romualdez. No joke. No joke. Nagbilin na ako." Article 2. Respondent betrayed the public trust and or committed graft and corruption in her misuse and malversation of confidential funds appropriated to the office of the Vice President and the Department of Education. The alleged misuse of confidential funds by the OVP and the DepEd, which was previously headed by Duterte, was investigated by the House. Article 3. Respondent betrayed the public trust and or committed bribery and or other acts of graft and corruption in violation of Republic Act No. 3019. Article 4. Respondent committed culpable violations of the Constitution and or betrayal of public trust in amassing unexplained wealth and failing to disclose all her properties and interests in properties in her statement of assets and net worth in violation of Section 17, Article 11 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution. Article 5. Respondent committed other high crimes, including the high crime of murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Article 6. Respondent, by herself and or in concert with others, committed acts of destabilization constituting at least a betrayal of public trust and or culpable violations of the Constitution and even the high crimes of sedition and insurrection. And Article 7, the totality of respondents' conduct as Vice President, including her commission of the foregoing acts, clearly displays conduct constituting a betrayal of public trust, culpable violations of the 1987 Constitution, and graft and corruption. kilalanin naman natin ang House Prosecution Panel para sa impeachment trial ni VP Sara Duterte. Narito po ang 11 members ng prosecution panel, starting with Jinky Luistro ng Batangas 2nd District, Romeo Acop ng Antipolo City 2nd District, pangatlo si Raj Gutierrez ng One Rider Party List, ikaapat si Joel Chua ng Manila 3rd District, panglima si Bel Zamora ng San Juan City, pang-anim si Lawrence Defensor ng Iloilo 3rd District, ikapito si Marcelino Libanan ng 4-Piece Party List, pangwalo si Arnan Panaligan ng Oriental Mindoro, pangsyam si Keith Flores ng Bukidnon 2nd District, pangsampu si Laila De Lima ng NL Party List at ang panglabing isa si Chel Jokno ng Akbayan Party List. So, sigurado kayong matutuloy itong impeachment trial ni Sara Duterte. May mga DDS po kasi, pinakakalat nila na wala daw mangyayaring impeachment trial, kinukondisyon nila ang isipan ng taong bayan na siguradong acquitted na si Sara Duterte. Dahil nagsalita ba naman si Bato de la Rosa nung sinabi niyang, we have the numbers. O kung gano'n naman pala, you have the numbers, huwag na tayo mag-impeachment trial. Kasi ang kailangan lang po para ma-acquit si Sara Duterte ay 9 na boto at mga 16 para naman siya ay ma-convict. So, napakadali pong ma-acquit, 9 votes lang as against 16 votes. Pero ganun ba talaga ang labanan? Wala nang ebidensya? Basta if you have the numbers, panalo na kagad kayo? Kawawa naman ang Pilipinas kung hindi natin pananagutin ang mga opisyalis natin na nagkasala. Only because you have the numbers? Nagsalita ang isang House prosecutor. Sabi niya, mga senator judge, mahihirapang ipawalang sala si VP Sara sa lakas ng ebidensya. Sa lakas ng ebidensya ng House Prosecution Panel ay mahihirapan umano ang mga senator judge na mapawalang sala si Vice President Sara Duterte. Ito ang sinabi ni San Juan City Representative Isabel Maria Zamora, isang miyembro ng House Prosecution Panel, kaugnay ng mga paniwala na mababasura ang impeachment case ni Duterte dahil konti lang sa mga kandidato ng administrasyon sa pagkasenador ang nanalo sa katatapos na midterm elections. Sabi ni Zamora, okay, so I understand that there appear to be a lot of pro-Duterte senators, but the prosecution is prepared and we have evidence to support the different articles of impeachment. So I hope that when we present the articles to the public, makikita po ng senators and the public as well that the pieces of evidence that we have are sufficient to convict the Vice President. Kailangan ng House prosecution ng 2/3 o 16 sa 24 na senador upang makonvict si Duterte. Sabi pa ni Zamora, I think it will be difficult to acquit the Vice President in view of the numerous pieces of evidence that we have. Kumbaga, yung senators for us, sila yung haharap sa publiko kapag nag-acquit sila sa dami ng evidence na nakalap na namin. So yes, we understand that based on partisan politics, maybe the Vice President has support of a lot of senators, and that is what is coming out in media now. Maybe some are tallying the numbers, but we hope that everyone will see the evidence that we have in the prosecution. Dagdag pa ni Zamora, ipinadala ng Kamara de Representantes ang articles of impeachment sa Senado noong Pebrero. So, dumanak man ang dugo o hindi, magmamatsyag po ang buong sambayan ng Pilipino. Makamit kaya natin ang katarungan at hustisya o makikilala natin kung sino-sino ang mga taksil sa bayan? Dahil sigurado ako na kapag may mga senador na mag-acquit kay Sara Duterte, haharapin ninyo ang galit ng taong bayan. Kayo po, ano ang masasabi ninyo? Comment lang po down below and I will see you in my next video. Diyos ti Agmina.